All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Update Day. There's been a lot of crazy stuff going on as of late. You guys have definitely been seeing everything that's been going on, but we still got to continue on with everything else that we do with the After Prison Show. And one thing that we do is definitely get updates on people that we've been featuring. And today we're going to be doing just that. We're getting ready to go see Banky. We haven't seen Banky in a little while, a couple of weeks, probably 2 weeks. And of course, it's starting to rain. All right, a couple of things about this. We don't have anywhere to go to film. We were gonna go to a park, but it's literally starting to rain as I'm filming this. And I don't have a lot of time today because I got so many things going on. But one thing that I wanted to be able to do was to try to bring you guys this update, see how Banky's been doing, see what's going on with BankyPound on YouTube, how all of that is going. I'm taking Banky a camera today. I'm supposed to be giving him a laptop as well, but I need the laptop still. I'm getting ready to be traveling, and really that's the only time that I use the laptop. When I get back, I'm gonna make sure he's got a laptop. So we're gonna get an update. I went to the P.O. box. There's some packages for Banky as well. So let's get up with BankyPound and see how he's been. All right. We are up here with Banky, and the rain has held off on us, so good deal for that. Real quick, back of my truck, I got a couple of packages back here for Banky. 1, 2, 3. Wait, I think one of these is to me. Nope, that's Banky, Banky, Banky. Yeah, that's the one to me. Banky right there. So it's 4 packages, I believe. Banky, what's going on, man?
What's up, Joe, man? Long time no see, man. Glad to be back with After Prison Show. Big shout out to After Prison Show. Shout out to everybody who sent me some packages. I ain't looked through them yet, but I'm definitely going to check all of them, and I'm definitely going to give all y'all a shout out and thank you. So I appreciate that. I appreciate the love all the time, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I apologize that we ain't in one of our normal filming locations. There's a lot of chaoticness going on with things that I've got going on. You've got a lot of stuff going on as well.
Yeah.
But we're at a really nice park, and thank God that the rain's held off.
Yeah, it's nice out here, man. This is a great park, man. It's beautiful out here. So, you know, the rain will stop, man. So, you know, we can kick it and get caught up, man, see what's going on out here.
Definitely, man. All right, so that's what we're gonna do. Hopefully the wind's not gonna be too bad. I put the microphones on, and man, let's go kick it with Banky and see what he's been up to. It's been about 2 weeks since we've seen him. So let's see what we got. All right, so we found a little spot where we can catch up at. We're on the bleachers, out by the soccer field. Real nice. So Banky, what's been going on, man?
Oh man, a whole lot of things, man. Been going through a whole lot of changes, man. I know a lot of people been watching my YouTube channel, man. Y'all see that recently, the other night, man, my nephew, he got shot. It was a real bad situation, man, and he's in critical condition. He's still, you know, got a good fight ahead of him, but hopefully, you know, they say he's gonna be all right. It's just a long road to recovery ahead of him, man, and that's the stuff I be talking about right there, man. When people out there, man, and y'all making them decisions, man, to pull triggers, man, and to shoot people and to do things like that, you don't really know, you know what I'm saying, what you doing and other people that you affecting, and then what are you doing it for? This kid, man, he don't bother nobody. He's a humble little kid, man. He mind his own business, so I know whatever happened to him was not his fault. It was not nothing that he, you know what I'm saying, antagonized or caused or brought on himself. So it's just crazy, man, but there's enough stuff going on in the world right now, man, where we don't need to be out here adding to it, man. And I'm telling you, y'all young dudes out there, man, y'all pulling them triggers, man, and y'all acting crazy like that. But when you get caught and when you get late, you're not gonna be able to stand up like a man. You're not gonna be able to stand up like a man. So you're not a man because you're pulling the trigger. You're not a man because you're pulling that trigger, but you're gonna have to be a man when you get on that other side, man. So you need to keep that in mind next time you put your hand on a pistol, man, and get ready to pull that trigger. Be ready for the repercussions, because it's gonna come. It's gonna come, man. So like I say, I implore all y'all, man, put them guns down, man. Try to learn something, try to be somebody else, man, because that ain't gonna get you nowhere but in the grave or in the penitentiary. And there ain't now one of those no good option.
You know, I want to jump in and say, I'm so sorry to hear about what happened to your nephew. You had shared this with me yesterday.
Yeah.
And this is absolutely heartbreaking. And it would be to anybody who would deal with this.
Yeah.
For that to happen to a family member. But you know, Banky, for a guy like you who's just recently coming home after so much time, you know, this is a situation that could almost put you in a whole totally different frame of mind.
Yeah, absolutely, man, and that's why I say when I've been preaching all this positivity, man, this is right here is a test to that, right? This is when you got to stay positive instead of going into the dark side. You know what I'm saying? Which I've been to a lot of times in my life, but you know I'm trying to be more mature. I'm trying to be, you know what I'm saying, a grown person, a responsible person, and I know I got a brother. You know what I'm saying? That's his son, and I got to be able to set an example for him. I got to be able to be the voice of reason, man, even though sometimes you may not want to be. But that's what you got to do sometimes, man, when it comes to this life, man. We ain't got but one life. We can't be wasting it. We can't be throwing it away. And then in a situation like me, I done gave away 33 years of my life, man. So, you know, that's a lot to give away. Like I say all the time, not knowing what you got left. So I got to make better moves and I got to make smart moves, man. I know better, so I'm trying to do better. So the people around me, I'm trying to teach them the same thing. Like I said, it's an unfortunate situation, and I'm just gonna let God handle it, man. You know what I'm saying? Whoever did what they did, they gonna, you know what I'm saying, they'll pay retribution for it. God to take care of that. You can get away now, but you ain't be able to get away for life. That's why I tell you, man, whatever you do, it's gonna follow you. It's gonna follow you. So you gotta make good decisions, man. And I'm telling you, picking up that pistol ain't never a good decision. Never a good decision. If you ain't going hunting, you ain't got no business with a pistol in your hand. That's just what I say. And I know a lot of people that hit me and say, you know, the Second Amendment, the right to bear arms, this, that, and the third. Okay, but there's a lot of people getting killed, man, that don't need to be getting killed. So it's a double-edged sword, man. There's a lot of people that's getting killed that don't deserve to be killed, man. If they didn't have guns, then they couldn't be getting shot. That's just a fact, you know. So, yeah, I just hope people, man, do better, man. I hope people pay attention, man, and understand, man, that we ain't got but one life. You can't get that back, man. And everything you do, it affects you, your family, that person, that victim, and their family. So it's a lot of ripple effect, you know, with what you do, man. When you make an action, man, there's a lot of people that got to pay for that, man. A lot of people, man. So, you know, like I say, man, hopefully, man, people out there get that message, man, that ain't the way to go, man. We got to be smarter, man. We got to do better, man, you know, and that's what I'm promoting. That's what I'm trying to, you know, incorporate in my life and everybody around me life, to be positive, to be uplifting, to try to help each other, man, instead of all this foolishness, you know. Because this ain't gonna get us nowhere, you know. So that's just my opinion on that. But other than that, man, I just been trying to stay strong. I've been trying to, you know, promote this YouTube channel. I've been trying to learn all I can. I'm picking up tips from you, Joe, you know, trying to learn all I can with that, man, so I can put out the best product possible. Shout out to my son, man, you know, Cottrell, for helping me with all the graphics and all the intro on my channel and my videos. That's my son doing that work right there. So shout out to him, man, Cottrell, man.
I'm gonna tell you the same thing that I told Dave. I just saw him yesterday. I said, man, both y'all got intros on your videos. I said, After Prison Show don't even got no intros, man. Y'all doing big things, and your son,
man,
he knows a lot about editing, and he's really good at editing, and I've been seeing the work that he's been doing for your channel, and it looks really good, man. You're definitely gonna have a lot of success with that, and that's what I'm hopeful to see for you.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. He do good work, man. I appreciate him taking his time, man, because he got his own life, he got his own thing going on, but you know, he take his time out, man, to look out for his old man, his pops, man, so I appreciate it, man. Hollywood Trail, go follow him, too, on Instagram, man. He's doing good things.
He's a music video guy.
He's a videographer, man. He shoot videos, and he's a photographer. He takes pictures and stuff, too, man. So shout out to him, man. And Joe, if you need him, he'll come over there and get your intro.
I was about to say, you got the right one.
Yeah, he'll do it, man. He'll do it for you, man. Good dude, kind-hearted dude, bro. So, yeah, I'm just trying to learn this stuff, man, and you know, try to, you know, get a grasp on it, because it's all new to me. You know, I ain't know nothing about this stuff till you came along, you know, so I like it. It's a good platform. It's a way to be able to promote your energy, to be able to promote what you stand for, and what I stand for is positivity. I stand for, you know, trying to reform the youth, because I don't want to see these young kids go through what I went through. A lot of things I went through, man, was because of my ill decision making. You know, I made bad decisions, but at the same time, I was misinformed. You know, so like I say, misinformed people misinform people. So I'm trying to inform these young dudes around me that know that, you know, you can't be going that route, man, that you see people going in the street. You may see somebody out there doing some things, and it may look like they living good, and it may look like they getting by, but man, that stuff don't last. That stuff don't last, man. You got to be able to do something positive, something legal, something that's going to last you for the rest of your life, something that you ain't got to be looking over your shoulder for every 5 minutes, something you ain't got to worry about somebody come taking from you. You know, they can't take from you what you rightfully earn. So you need to try to rightfully earn something out here, man, and you're gonna live a better life, man, than what you see. That's all, you know what I'm saying, smoke screens and stuff that you see with them people out there on the streets, man. That smoke screen, that stuff don't last long, man. So, you know, yeah, I'm trying to promote that, man, and be in a positive space, man, where, you know, I can be, you know, be an inspiration to the people around me, you know. That's what I'm trying to do.
Well, I want to say, you know, with as much as you're dealing with right now, to still hear you being so positive and still wanting to be so positive, and this is definitely something that probably pushing you to be even more positive and try to reach the youth even more, you know, that's a real admirable thing right there.
Yeah, man, like I say, it's not easy, you know, because like I say, I got emotions too, and you know, this is my family, you know, so you know, I love him to death, and I'm praying for him every day, and I know he's gonna pull it through, because like I say, it wasn't meant for him. It wasn't meant for him, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, and when God for you, can't nobody be against you. So it wasn't meant for him, you know. He might, like I say, he gonna have to go through a little bit more than he should have to go through, but he gonna be a bigger and a stronger man for it when he come through it, man. And I'm gonna be right here to try to help him, you know. So it's a terrible situation, man. And like I say, if I could say anything to them young dudes out there, man, I'm telling y'all, man, y'all better get it together, man. All that fake stuff, man, that gangster, that gangs and them guns and them drugs, it ain't gonna get you nowhere. Nowhere, man, that you want to be. And you young right now, you can do anything in the world that you want to do. Anything in the world that you want to do, you can lock in on that instead of, you know what I'm saying, locking in on the foolishness, man, because that stuff ain't gonna last. It's not gonna last, man. You got to get something permanent. All that you looking at is temporary, you know. And like I said, it took me a long time to learn these lessons, man. And what I'm telling y'all is something that I wish somebody would have told me when I was young, and I could have probably picked it up, because you got to listen. You got to be able to listen, man, because there's people that's been here longer than you, and there's people that been through things you ain't been through. So these people is telling you stuff that navigate you through life before you get to these pitfalls. And if you don't pick it up, man, then you just gonna, you know, you're gonna be a victim of your own ignorance.
You're gonna learn the hard way.
Or learn the hard way. And a lot of people don't make it through the hard way. That's a fact. A lot of people don't make it through the hard way. I had somebody ask me on there, I answered that on there too, or they keep on asking me, what's the difference between jail and prison? A whole lot different. A whole lot different. A lot of people in jail know they're getting ready to get out, or know it's a temporary stay. You got people in prison, man, they don't know when they're going to get out, if they're going to get out.
If they're going to live to get out.
That's right. You can go in jail, man, with 2 years and don't never come out. You can go in jail with in prison with 2 years, you can go in prison with 6 months and don't never come out. I've seen it. So, you know, that's the difference. You know, it's a different mentality in jail than it is in prison, because the circumstances is different. You know, so like I say, it's a great bit of difference. And I know people asking those questions because they don't know, you know, and like I say, it's common knowledge to me because I've been through it. But man, it's a world of difference, man. And you don't want to be caught up in either. That's for sure. Yeah. You don't want to be caught up in either one of them, you know. Just to be out here like it is today, man, kicking it with Joe out here in the free world. This thing is the people in the jail and the people in prison wish that they could do.
Oh, they tell on somebody to get
this. Believe that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, and it's crazy, man. There's people in there that's scratching and clawing and praying and begging to get out, man, to get out. And then you got people on the opposite end that's already out here enjoying this good freedom, this throwing rocks at the penitentiary, trying to get in there, trying to break a window to get in there.
Taking it for granted.
Yeah, they think it's a game. But then when you get in there, you can be crying, you can be whining, you can be hoping, praying, and calling people and trying to get out and trying to get some help. Why you got to do all that when you can stop what you're doing right there and don't even be in that position? Because I promise you, that's what you're going to be doing. That's what everybody do. That's what everybody do. You live a life of regret, you know, and hope that I could go back. It ain't nobody I ever known can go back and change what's already done.
You know, with everything that you're dealing with and all the wisdom that you speak, you know, hopefully, and I know that it's going to reach at least somebody.
Yeah.
But with these things, Banky, there's some other things that are going on with you as well. I know you were telling me that DMV is getting ready to come up for you.
Yeah, man, I got the DMV getting ready to come up, man. Y'all keep your fingers crossed for me, man.
You've been studying for this, right?
Yeah, I've been studying for it. But everybody keep on saying study the science, but I think you got to study for both of them. I got to work on the other stuff too. I think I got the science down pat, but man, I need to get that license. That's the first step to independence. you know. Then I got to try to get this car. Oh yeah, shout out to all the people, man, from the GoFundMe, man. Shout out to all y'all people with the GoFundMe. Just so y'all know, when I do get this license, man, I'm gonna take this money and try to get me a car, man. It's like $3,700 in there, man. So I appreciate all of y'all from the heart who sent me that money, man. If you sent a dime, a penny, $100, I appreciate you all the same, man. So that money will go to good use, man, when I'm able to. First chance I'm able to, I'm gonna try to get me a car, man, so I can go and come as I please. That's a great part of being free now, you know what I'm saying, to get that independence like that. But the first step is pass this test and get this license, man. And I got that coming up this week. I think it's Friday. So keep your fingers crossed for me, you know.
Banky gonna be pulling up.
Yeah, I'll be pulling up, man. I might be somewhere at a fan's house, pull up and say thank you, man. Come there, cook you a meal or something, you know.
Are you still looking at the same type of car? You still got your eyes set on that?
Yeah, I got my eyes set on that, but I just ain't got that type of money. But I still want it, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get me an older car, man, like a 2011, between 2011 and 2015 XJ Jaguar. You could get one of them for like $9,000 to $14,000, you know what I'm saying? So if you could put down something like $3,000 or $4,000, you might can have a payment of something like $200 a month. This is what I'm being told, you know. I ain't been in the car business in a long time. So that's what I'm looking at. Something that's nice and, you know, ain't that expensive, but, you know, that I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying, mind having and be proud to have. So that's what I'm looking at. But like I say, it's like $3,700 in the GoFundMe, so that's a great start right there. So it'll get me, you know what I'm saying, get me in the car at least, if I can find one. So, you know, that's what I'm looking for.
You know, I want to speak on the car a little bit more, because I had mentioned the type of car that you want, and of course, there were some people who didn't like that idea. And I even broke it down why, like the way that you explained it to me, and how, you know, your people had told you about the situation. But you know, some people think, damn, Banky, a damn Jaguar, like, you know, why don't you start out with like a Honda Accord or something? Like, let's talk about why you want the car and the philosophy behind getting the car.
Yeah, okay, because that exact statement of what you said, I heard that exact statement from my mother. My mother said the exact same thing. And this is the way I explained it to her. You know, I'm going to be 54 years old next month. You know, so
what you look like driving a Honda Accord.
Yeah, I mean, you know, not just what I look like driving a Honda Accord, but just I'm about to be 54 years old next month. So what am I gonna start out in and just drive for years and years and years? Then I'm in my 60s, you know. So it ain't a point of starting out. It's like I may not be able. I don't know what my finances is gonna be. I may not be able to get nothing better. So why not get what I can get now and feel comfortable in driving it? That's my philosophy. And then, like I say, I've been gone so long that I haven't had anything. So if I do get something, why not get something that I do want? You know, why just try to, you know, settle when I can select? I'm trying to select instead of settle. That's my philosophy in life. And then for y'all out there,
that's a ball right there. That was powerful.
Yeah, never settle, always select. And that's what I'm trying to do. I can select to try to get me that with the help and generosity of the people that already gave me a half start. So I'm trying to do that. It ain't like I'm trying to get a brand new Jaguar. May never be able to afford a brand new Jaguar, but why not get an old used Jaguar that's not that expensive, and it's something that I would feel proud of driving, you know. So like I said, it ain't the point of it's a Jaguar. It's the point of it's the car that I want. You know what I'm saying? So I've already cheated myself for 30-something years. Why not try to treat myself? That's another statement I always say, don't cheat yourself, treat yourself. So I'm just trying to do that. So it ain't no thing about I'm trying to be flashy, this, that, or that. It's just a car that I like. So you mean to tell me everybody got a Jaguar, they trying to be flashy, or they just like a Jaguar? You know, so that's my philosophy on it. You know, like I said, I've been gone so long, man, I ain't had nothing at all, you know, but some jail cells and bars and concrete steel, ramen noodles and some bulk meat. So of course, I'm gonna try to do what I can do if I can do it. If I can't, then that's so be it. I mean, I said I want one. That don't mean I'm gonna have the money to get one. I'm just talking it into life. You know, speak what you want into life. You know, instead of saying something negative, say something positive. It might happen for you. You know, so like I say, who would have thought that I could get $3,600 from generous people? That ain't crossed my mind before. So you got to speak what you want into existence, man, and then just let God or somebody do the rest of it. It might come into fruition. I may not never get it, but I do want it. So why should I say I don't want it when I know I do? I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? I do want it. I like it. It's a beautiful car. If I could get a brand new one, I would get a brand new one. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not able. So yeah, I'm just throwing that out there. But nah, I don't want no Honda Accord because I don't like no Honda Accord. That's all that is. You know.
Well, speaking of talking things into existence, and real quick, let me emphasize this. I'm not trying to make this super long.
Super long.
You know, what are some things that you're working on, Banky? What are some things that you're hopeful for? How's the channel? What do you got coming to the channel?
The channel is you know, it's brand new. It's in its inception. I mean, I like the way it's going. I ain't getting no after prison show views. You know, I ain't getting no after prison show views, but I'm getting good views.
Let somebody tell it we dead, so you know.
Shoot,
after prison show dead. What you gonna do, Joe?
Man, after prison show ain't gonna never be dead. If it be dead, I'm probably gonna die with it because I'm over there too. So you know, I'm still living. I think I got a pulse. You know, but. You know, I like it, you know what I'm saying, because it's just me being able to express myself. It's me being able to say things to people that's willing to listen. You know, at least almost 9,000 people willing to listen. So that's a good start right there. And to me, I'm proud of that. You know, that people would take their time, pay attention to what I got to say. And that's all I'm doing is expressing my opinion and trying to promote my energy. And I think it's going all right. You know, the videos, like I say, they're getting views. You know what I'm saying? They're not getting super views, but they're getting views.
Everything takes time, though.
Everything takes time. I just started. I probably, it's been almost 2 months. So, you know, it's going along. I'm to the point now I'm getting ready to get monetized. Like I told you, I just got the paper to get monetized. So that's a great thing to me, you know what I'm saying? It's an accomplishment. I ain't been out here 6 months. I'm pulling up on 6 months. A couple of more days be 6 months. I ain't been out here 6 months. And everything that has happened in my life has been a blessing. Starting with the After Prison Show. After Prison Show was something that I ain't even never heard of before I came out here. Never heard of, you know. Got a call from Joe and boom, 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 and there it was. So you never know what's around the corner. You just got to be patient and you got to see what's already in store for you. And this was already in store for me. This was nothing that I knew. And I just told the dude the other day, he was asking me about, you know, what was my plans when I came out versus what's going on, the dude I was talking to in prison. And I just explained it to him. I say, well, you know, the plans that I had when I came out, because I used to talk to him when I was in there. I said, you know, I want to get out here, man, and try to get me a job, man, and try to build up some money, try to get me a gym, man, open up the gym and teach these young kids how to box and put some philosophy in their head, too, to keep them away from the gangs, the streets, and the guns, you know, which is long-term goal, but that's what I wanted to try to do. So then when I come out and then the After Prison Show come along and then this happened and then this, you know, your life took a whole different route. So he was asking me, well, you doing the YouTube thing now? Why? I said, because that's just what happened when I came out. That don't deter me from what I'm trying to do. But in fact, this helps me do what I'm trying to do because I could probably take this and, you know, parlay it into getting the gym, parlay it into helping the youth, being able to be a motivational speaker, being able to talk to the youth because now I got a platform that I didn't have at first. So maybe it would have took me longer to reach my end goal had I not ran across the After Prison Show. So that's what I was explaining to him. I said, man, when you get out, you never know what's going to happen because you got plans, but you know, the universe may have a different plan for you. And like I say, that's what happened to me. So with this YouTube thing right now, I'm just going to try to promote it because I got 9,000 people behind me. Hopefully I'll get some more. Go subscribe, come over to my channel, BankyPound, and subscribe. And if I get more people over there, man, the more people I got, the more, you know what I'm saying, people I can reach. I may run into people that subscribe and I have ran into some nephews, sons, you know, cousins, brothers, this youthful and is out there, you know, on the wrong path, and they tell me, oh, I set them down and let them watch your YouTube. I set them down and make them watch that. The one lady told me the other day, she said, I just went and got my nephew and I made him watch all of your videos. I made him sit right there and watch all your videos and see stuff like that. To me, it's powerful and it's touching and moving to me because she feel enough confidence in what I'm saying that he may get something out of it. And that's all I want. I want him to get something out of it because I know, like I say, words can change the path of your life. Words can change the path of your life, man, and I know that to be a fact. So I try to choose my words wisely, and I try to say something, like I say, that may reach somebody, because I try to put it in the terms of what I knew I would have listened to, what I knew I would have paid attention to if somebody was talking to me. And that's the way I try to give it to them. And it ain't all about yelling and screaming and cussing at them. You just can talk to them in a way that they'll understand. And I try to give them analogies that they'll understand. And that's what I'm trying to do. So like I say, I appreciate the channel, man. I appreciate the supporters, and I appreciate, you know, people coming over there and viewing me and watching me and giving me your opinion, telling me what you want to see. I'm working on some different things. I got some more stories. I got 1,000 prison stories. You know, you may hear some over here. You may hear some over in my channel. I got a lot of them because I was in there for a long time. And I know a lot of y'all is asking for more story time and more stories. I'm going to give them to y'all. Whenever I'm with Joe, I go with Joe Flow. Whatever Joe's trying to do that day, that's what I do. When I'm over there on the BankyPound, I'm going to try to get to doing the story time, so y'all just be patient with me. Just working on getting a camera and some other stuff that I need. I still been shooting with the with my phone, but the recent videos I did was shot by my son, so he has a camera. But I'm working on mine. I should have one soon, and I'm start being able to film sometime when I'm by myself. I know a lot of y'all say y'all want me to go live. I'm gonna try to go live soon too. I haven't done that yet, but I'm gonna try to do that soon. It's just little things I'm tweaking and I'm learning as I go. I don't know a whole lot about this. Really, I really hardly know nothing about it besides talking to y'all. That's the only part that I can do with ease. The rest of it is new to me, so I'm learning as I go. I pick up from Joe, I pick up from my son, I pick up from y'all who write me in and give me comments and tell me things, you know. So yeah, but I got a lot more things in store, a lot of things that I don't want to say, but I'm gonna have some segments for y'all. I might do some more reaction videos. I see y'all like that. I did one yesterday, and so far this is the fastest moving video that I've had. You know.
Is it?
Yeah,
from me, I'm about to do a reaction
video. Yeah, I did it yesterday. It went out yesterday at 6 o'clock. So today at 6 o'clock it'll be 24 hours. When I last looked at it before you picked me up, I think it had over 3,000. So I haven't had one that got close to that in 24 hours. So it's the fastest moving one. So I don't know if it's because of the content or because of it's a reaction video, but I do think it's a very relevant video, you know, with all this gun violence and craziness going on. And coincidentally, I had did it a week before my nephew actually got shot 2 days ago. I had did this a week before, but it just hadn't been edited yet. So I had asked my son to edit it, you know, speed it up and edit it so I could put it out because it was relevant, not only because of the times, but because of what just happened in my personal life. So, you know, so I don't know if that's what made the views go up on it or what, but I do think it's a video that most people need to watch, man, because the dude on there that I do the reaction to, he's speaking facts. He may be speaking it in hood terms where he can reach the people that he's trying to reach, but it don't take away from the truth that he's telling in the video. And I may tell it to you in a different way, but it's still the same result, man. You need to cut that foolishness out if you think that you're going to get anywhere besides in the grave or in the penitentiary. And that's really the message. And the young people need to know that, because I don't think they know that. Because like I say, if you knew that, you wouldn't be doing what you're doing unless you're suicidal. It's simple as that. If you knew you're going in a grave or you knew you're going to prison for 25, 30 years, you're not going to tell me that you would still be making them same decisions unless you're suicidal. That's what you would have to be, you know. So like I say, a lot of people is misinformed, man. They miseducated, man, and they need to be educated and informed about the consequences of their actions, man. So, yeah, so that video is doing well, man. I'm going to do some more of them if y'all like it, and some other things, man. And maybe one day I may even turn the cameras around, man, and interview Joe.
Yeah, we can do the interview.
Yeah, most definitely.
Sorry about that, y'all. The camera just died on me. I had to change that up. All right, so we're going to go ahead and wrap this up.
So Banky, it won't be super long.
Yeah, it's super long. I did what I didn't want to do, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
I want to say I'm very sorry to hear about what's going on in your personal life, and I'm wishing your nephew a very speedy recovery and, you know, to get back to full health as quickly as he possibly can.
Absolutely, man, absolutely. Y'all pray out there for my nephew Darius, man. Pray for him, man, that he make a speedy, full recovery. And pray for the people out there, man, doing the foolishness too, man, because they need prayer too, man. Pray that they get on the right track, man, and get their mind right, man. You know, save a life, stop trying to take a life, man.
We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up, and as we do so, the little outro, I ain't got no intro, but I put an outro on this video. Getting Banky these packages, he'll be opening those up on his channel. And I got a camera for you too today, Banky.
Oh, shout out to Joe. After Prison Show got me a camera, man, so I can shoot better videos, more quality videos, and I can end up being like Joe.
Tell you right now, this camera got a lot of history right here, Banky. So
yeah, I
it's
believe
a good
it
luck
do.
camera for you.
I believe it do, man. I believe it do, man. That camera probably seen more things than the average person has seen.
That ain't no lie. I want to thank you guys for taking the time to rock with this video. A very special shout out to this man right here doing everything that he needs to do to get where he needs to be, and also trying to help anybody that he can help try to do the same damn thing.
Absolutely, man. Shout out to After Prison Show. Shout out to everybody that support BankyPound show. And y'all keep on rocking with us, man. I told y'all this home to me, the After Prison Show. I'm going to be here till Joe finish with it. I don't think Joe going to ever finish. Joe a YouTuber for life.
I talked about they keep telling me I'm dead on YouTube. So.
Nah, Joe a YouTuber for life, man. Joe is the GOAT of this stuff, man. Joe started this stuff, man. So it ain't going to be the same without Joe, man. You know Joe started this stuff. Everybody know you started this stuff, Joe.
I'm the Scott Storch to this thing, man.
Yes, right, man. So, you know, I'm proud to be over here. I'm proud to be a team member, man, APS, man. So y'all keep on rocking. I know Joe got 10 gazillion subscribers, but go get some more to subscribe to the After Prison Show, because that's the only place y'all gonna see Joe and me, After Prison Show or the BankyPound Show. So shout out to all the supporters, man. I love y'all, man. Keep on rocking with us, man. And be smart, be safe, make good decisions, man. I love y'all, man. Peace.
All right, this first package to Banky is from Shamita.
Oh, yeah. I know this is food. Shout out to Shamita D. Jefferson. Shout out to you. Finally did get your package. I appreciate that. Yo, yeah, I don't see that. Yeah, but I sure do appreciate that. I got the package. You kept on asking me, did I get it? I got it. I'll let you know about it later. I appreciate you. Love you. Appreciate you.
Damn right. Also, I think this is going to be a book right here. This one is coming from a distributor, Banky.
Oh, okay. I read books, so I appreciate this. Shout out to anybody who sent me this. I will read it. I will check it out as soon as possible.
Another distributor package right here. I believe this is going to be a t-shirt or something like that. Feels like a clothing item. Maybe a muscle shirt.
Appreciate that. I just got to get the muscles to go with it.
Oh, you know, them ladies trying to see you in them wife beaters. And I got no idea what this is if I could guess because it's so light.
Right.
I think it's probably a gift card, but it says Banky right there. And that's from Amazon. There's nobody's name on it.
Appreciate you.
There could be some cards inside of it, so make sure when you open them up, you check to see if there's any cards where people might got a message for you.
No doubt.
Hey, Banky, man. Oh, yeah, and one more thing. This is the type of mail that I get right here. It says Joe Gay on it. Joe Gay. Shout out to the trolls. Thank you, guys. Banky.
Oh, man.
This is an oldie but goodie right here. Let me show you how to use this thing real quick.
Yeah, I need to know this.
So go ahead and take that. All right, so that's the Canon PowerShot G7X right there. It's not a Mark II, it's an older version, but that thing does everything that you're gonna need it to do. So the screen flips up like that, so when you're filming, the power button is right there on the top. See that? Hit that power button real quick.
Right here?
Yep. So boom, she opens up.
Okay.
Now one thing that might pop up, it might say like date and time up here, but if you turn the camera around, the way that you get out of that is just hit menu.
Right here?
That menu button right there, but you ain't gotta hit it right now.
Right.
Well, now you're in the menu, but to get out of it, just hit the menu button again.
Okay.
Boom. So there's a lot of different features up here. Autofocus, which is what I usually film in. So when you're in autofocus like that, that'll go away in a second. You see that big square right there?
Right.
That lets you know what's in focus.
Ah, okay.
So you're gonna need something to put that camera on, like a tripod, or one of these things that I got this camera on.
What is that called?
It's called a Joby, I think is what it's called. But
a Joby?
Yeah, it's called a Joby.
What is the name after you?
No, not Joey. I got an old one right here. This is an old one, but it screws into the bottom of it, and that takes a long time to screw it in.
Oh, okay.
But that's a really sturdy Joby right there, so I'm gonna give you that too.
Oh man, all right.
So then you can be doing this type of stuff right here.
Yeah.
Handheld. Just make sure you got it on there tight. What just happened there? It says no image. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Boom.
Oh, okay.
If you got any questions, like you don't know how to work this camera, there's a YouTube video for it. Like Canon PowerShot G7X is what that camera's called right there.
Okay.
There's a full battery in there. You're gonna need to get a battery charger, and there's a full memory card in there. So, hey man, that's for you.
Appreciate you, Joe, man. Shout out, man. That's love. Shout out to Joe, man. After Prison Show gave me my first camera. So y'all gonna be getting new videos and new content thanks to Joe, man. Shout out to Joe, man. I appreciate it, man. Much love.
All right, we got to go ahead and wrap it up, folks, because it's starting to rain.
Oh,
right
yeah,
now.
it definitely is. Ah.